Update the stream name real quick.
Check 1, 2, check.
I got you.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Yeah. I told Restream to pick up off of this.
Okay.
And it did not. It picked up my Brio mic. So now we're good.
While people are coming in here, I'm going to update the stream title.
What up, Hogged Out? Steven Staffy, welcome in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for us on your way in here.
Okay. TN87 1998. Sup, heroes? Hey, what's up? Welcome in. Hogged Out 82. Steven, what's going on? Okay. Actually, as I get my radio set up here as well, we have an E6. This isn't crazy out of the ordinary, but like alert level. What is this E6 doing? We don't see them go to Alaska very often.
No, sir.
This is out of the norm. So it's not on flight radar, if that's what you use to track flights, but it is on ADSB exchange. A lot of cloud cover right here. So just northwest of Washington here, took off from Travis, went over Sacramento, kind of, and then now it's tracking just on the coast of Canada. What is it doing? Fried Potatoes, welcome in. Helene Gallard, welcome in. Good to have you here. Give me one moment, and I'm going to attempt to, anyways, connect my radio here live. Okay. Things are happening. Am I going to ruin everything by doing that? No, okay. There we go. It worked. All right, so we're listening to 11175. We're on ADSB Exchange right now. And while we're tracking this, we'll go over some news, some fun stuff. Swiller's got some stuff to talk about as well. And what's new in your world, Swiller? What's going on?
Well, sitting at work today, and all of a sudden the windows start rattling, and ran outside, used my good old Mark I eyeballs, spotted 3 F-15s. One did a missed approach down the runway at about 400 knots or so. And just as quick as they were on top of me, they were gone. But it was a nice little exhilarating... anytime 50,000 pounds of thrust flies by your window, it'll wake you up.
Yeah, it will.
So that was pretty cool.
That's some freedom, baby.
Took a half day today. Spent the second half of my day doing some research on some things I want to deep dive and cover over on the Intel Shift side of the world. Coming up here soon. Need to get a few more subscribers on that channel before I can go live and hang out with the folks there. I'll drop the link in the chat.
Yeah, do that right now and keep that handy, and I'll try to pin it as well. Let me see here.
And then, just been tracking some flights. Yesterday, spotted a Spec Ops flight that took off out of Panama, got into Colombia, and went dark. So I don't know how far across Colombia they went, if they landed in an eastern Colombian airport, or if they went into Venezuela and maybe sent some Delta guys out of the side of the plane or something like that. Was not like a C-130 or anything like that. It was uh, one of our Dornier DO-28s, I think they are. I'm trying to remember you know how I am about that stuff.
Yeah.
And typically used as part of moving like Delta, Green Beret, and whatnot around as needed.
Uh, TNT 87 says that's a Takamo. Yep.
Take charge, move them out.
Okay, so what do we all think this E6 is doing? Heading to Alaska, most likely, because it's staying on the coast. Maybe going to talk to some dolphins that are up high. Maybe some submarines out there. Maybe question
Maybe.
mark. Um, Very interesting. So, what Swiller was talking about, just to recap as well, he has it in a link in chat for his YouTube. I think we only need, he just started that YouTube channel. We need how many more subscribers? We need, let me take a look here. Let me click on that link myself. I think we need 20 more. Swiller's going to have some great content, some great shows, great live shows as well. Don't worry, he's not going anywhere. He's also going to be co-host slash guest host, whatever you want to call it over here. Just a legend. But if we can really do him a solid and go over there and get him 20 more subscribers,
21 to be exact.
21 more subscribers. I've already done it on my account and also my second account. If you could do that really quick, that would be super awesome. Swiller's been so supportive throughout the Warwatch days of Static Shift and everything. Just kind of want to repay that favor and help a brother out.
Mucho appreciated, man.
TNT also says, China just sent their first ship through the Arctic shortcut to Western Europe as a new trade route. Could be watching them. Yeah, it's strange for an E6. Tell me if I'm wrong, Swiller. That would generally be a one R135, not R135, but a 135 platform or a P8
Yeah, P8,
Recon. That's
P8.
perfect for a P8.
Yep, or RC-135 would be a good and also a good candidate. We also have a couple of Gulf 5 platforms, like
Yeah.
the one that we see routinely over in South Korea.
Would
Not
that be a
not up.
Bacon too?
Bacon is Battlefield Airborne Communications Node, so
So
probably
probably
not.
not. Probably not.
I mean, unless they needed some relay for communications, like long distance comms. But no, it would be the other one, the compass call.
Yeah. I do want to give a shout out real quick. Fried Potatoes yesterday had a sweet spot over by Cheyenne Mountain in Colorado Springs, where the DUM is, the Deep Underground Military Base. She saw the Ghost Rider, right? Tell us about that, Swiller.
Ghost AC-130 Ghost Rider. There's a couple different iterations of them. The most recent one, 25 millimeter Gatling, two 25 millimeter Gatlings, like Gao 20s or whatever they are,
It'll mess
um,
some stuff up from the
and a
air.
105 millimeter howitzer in the back of the plane. They've been messing with the configurations of which guns they're putting where. The one thing they have removed is the 40 millimeter Bofors
Mm-hmm.
cannon, the auto loading cannon. Um, just a magnificent platform. Sits 20,000 feet above the battlefield, making orbits and just rains absolute lead down. After we are live today, if you guys want to head over to the Popo Medic channel, he did a great video today about the Battle of Conoco Fields, which was a few Green Berets and Delta guys that were protecting a unprotected oil field when 500 Wagner soldiers and militiamen tried to take the oil field. They were rapidly dispatched, so to speak, and it was with the help of an AC-130 gunship that happened, and we ended up having one minor injury on that night, I believe.
That's awesome info. So that's kind of the information you're going to get from Swiller over on Static Intel. We're still tracking this E6. I want to give a huge shout out to Fried Potatoes gifting 5 memberships. So we're going to have 5 new Recon Elite members coming in here thanks to Fried Potatoes. What a legend. Thank you so much, Fried. Steven Steffi says, done. Hey, Swiller, you got another subscriber over there. So
Right
one big
on.
thing we're doing tonight is getting Swiller. Let's just get a little live count of that going over there. So
The
32
32 now.
subscribers. So that's 2 subscribers. Give us a shout in chat here when you've subscribed over there so I can shout you out. Thank you so much. Hogged Out 82, welcome in. Hogged Out, were you the one that said you were playing PUBG and watching the stream? I mean, you're living the life. Living the life. TNT 87 said, yeah, they wiped the floor with them.
Yep, 100%.
Steven Steffi says, I hope I'm saying that right. I was stationed at Fort Carson. Hey, thank you so much. And thank you so much for your service. Very much appreciate it.
There's a P8 over Western Nevada, over Walker Lake right now. Interesting side note story about that lake. I went there one time in my life to that little area. It was at the time the closest place I could buy fireworks not meant to be sold in California a long, long time ago. So like beyond the statute of limitations a long time ago.
You possibly did. You can't confirm or deny.
Well, yeah. I mean,
There's
I may
a
or may
chance,
not
right?
have been along on this road. But let me tell you, from where I lived at the time in the Bay Area, it was a 4-hour drive to Reno. Then it was a 3-hour drive out into the middle of the desert where there was a 53-foot shipping container buried in the sand that you walked into and was loaded to the gills, walls to wall with fireworks. It was quite the amazing road trip. I got ran off the road by a semi. Learned real quick how to do some off-road driving in a regular, car, not
That
an
sounds like an awesome
SUV, not a
trip.
truck. Yeah. No, it was fun. It was fun. Would I do it again? Maybe.
All right, so the E6 is just northeast of Port Hardy, still flying in a straight line. If we track that line, we're going west of Juneau. I don't know. We're probably tracking to Anchorage.
Could be. What I'm wondering in the back of my mind is a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, we had an E6 over in Europe. I'm wondering if we might be sending an E6 over to Japan to do a similar exercise off that way. I mean,
I don't know of any trainings happening over there, but that doesn't mean anything.
yeah, they don't announce anything anymore. I found out the other day, bro, like on October the 10th, there was a flipping Minuteman launch out of Vandenberg. I had no idea it was happening. I didn't know it happened until 2 days afterwards.
All right, so we had some more people subscribe to your channel over there. We have Colleen Lofton said, subscribe, Swiller. Dave Blake said, I subbed a few minutes ago. Thank you so much. Let's get that live count going. We've got 33. Perfect. Thank you so much, everyone. And we got a $25 super chat. Much thanks to whoever gifted me a membership.
Wow. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you very, very much. I would try to say your name. Rui Duarte?
You did way
Much
better than
appreciated.
me. If I would have attempted that, I would have butchered it and it would have been disrespectful. So I want to have super much respect. That was so awesome of you. $25 super chat. And you're welcome. That person who gifted that Recon membership to you. Oh, we got. Let me know if you can hear this traffic right now. Let me know in chat if you can hear the radio traffic. That was Fried Potatoes that sent out that gifted subs to the channel. So thank you so much. TNT says agency birds have picked up the pace on visits to Guantanamo Bay past week. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, coinciding with, now I'm recalling this from memory, I don't have it in front of me. I believe it was the Marine's birthday and also No King's Day. It sounds like we're going to shoot some kind of missile from a Navy platform and possibly destroy a target or something over at, what base is that?
29 Palms.
Yeah, at Camp Pendleton, right?
Yeah.
I haven't confirmed that. We have so many test ranges. Why would we do that? I mean, I want to watch stuff blow up, but have you heard anything about that, Swiller?
I've heard some limited things about it today. I didn't really have a chance to read it much. What I did see is that Governor Newsom, sorry. Governor Newsom,
Must have a cough there or something.
Governor, Gavin Hands Newsom, he was pissed at Trump today because if they shot that missile, they would have had to close down I-5. For those of you not familiar with California on the West Coast, I-5 runs north to south from Canada to Mexico. It's the equivalent of, like, what is it, I-95 in the East Coast that goes up from like Florida to, yeah, I-95 that goes up from like Florida to New York or whatever it does. That's our equivalent. So they would have had to close that down for a stretch of highway, and honestly, down there it might affect some trucks for half a day or whatever. But there's not that many people down there. But it is kind of interesting that we would. I'm thinking, like, what in the hell do we have that we would launch? We have precision strike missile, naval strike missile, which is kind of like a big ATACMS.
What
Other
if
than
it's
that,
the what's it, the Hellfire that can just, the version of it that doesn't have any explosive, it's just like the katana blades that come out?
oh yeah,
That might be kind of safer, maybe, with no ordnance on it, technically,
yeah,
or maybe
yeah,
a dummy
no.
round.
But even then, if the rocket falls short and there's still fuel in the tank, it could go kablooey.
Yeah,
By the way, speaking of rockets going kablooey, shout out to Elon for getting another SpaceX Starship launch down, getting the object successfully into orbit, launching satellites. When the booster phase came back down to the ocean, it was a spectacular planned explosion. So shout out to Elon for furthering the space technology out there. By the way, I got the other Doomsday plane up, bro. E4B up working the pattern, Lincoln, Nebraska.
awesome, good spot. So we have some new people in here. One of the tasks that we're on tonight, one of our missions and goals, rather, is Swiller, who's joining me on the show tonight, started a YouTube channel, kind of a partner channel, collab. And we need what? How many subscribers left?
Let me refresh. We are at 34. We need 16 more subscribers.
Perfect. So I was going to put that. My links are kind of weird today. I'm going to put that in chat right now. You got it? Swiller's going to put that in chat right now. I click on that link and subscribe over there for YouTube to let him go live and give out all that amazing information. He has to have 50 subscribers. So that's a brand new account, and we're going to try to share some love over to him and hype that channel.
And I'll ask for a favor down the road. Coming up here in the next few days, I'm hoping by this weekend, if successful, if all goes to plan, I can get an intro video up on the channel. Once you guys see that are subscribed to the channel, once you guys see that intro video, if you could share it on your social medias, be it Twitter or Facebook. Hell, if you got a MySpace, throw it up there. I'd appreciate it.
Is that still a thing?
That would really help out. I don't know. I haven't. One of these nights on our our lounge style night, one of these nights,
yeah,
we should totally go research like old internet companies website, like
Yeah.
MySpace or like Netscape or something like that.
ICQ.
Yeah, nah, maybe we'll stick away from there.
Um, 3 E6 is up right now that I see, anyways.
Speaking
Here
of
over the
ICQ and the number 3,
continental United States.
we had 3 B-52s off the coast of Venezuela yesterday that may or may not have drawn with the drawn. Jeez, words are hard.
Words are
May
hard.
or may not have drawn a
Male appendage.
rooster. Rooster. We'll go with rooster.
They drew a rooster in the sky.
In the sky off the coast of Venezuela. I caught a video about it yesterday. I thought I noticed something a little funky when I first looked at it myself when I was watching it live, but I didn't get a chance to, stay for a while and check out all the lines the flight pattern made. But if they did, they drew a handsome rooster off the coast of Venezuela with their flight path. Yeah, that guy. I don't know what he's doing out there. Walker Lake ain't big and there ain't no submarines in it. So it is,
that
though.
we
There
know
is
of.
okay, so where it came out of, right? Where it came out of is Fallon, Nevada, just off of Fallon, off of the 395 highway or alternate 95 highway, sorry. There is a bombing range that butts up to the road there. It tells you don't go out in the desert. You might get, live fire.
Right.
So they might be doing some ground maneuvering out there. The Marines have been known to go to Fallon and then practice maneuvers out in that area of the desert as well. Especially with the weather that's been going on, that'd be some good practice area right now.
Definitely. Okay, real quick. TNT 87 has said subscribed. Also, pronounce this name for me again,
Got
Swiller.
that number up to 40. Got that
40.
number up to 40 right now.
We need 10 more. Right here says job done. Thank you so much. Swiller, help me with the first part of that name. I am awful at names.
I can do most of that. I don't want to butcher the first.
Just the beginning. Help us out phonetically, maybe.
Yeah.
Don also says that's a beautiful launch and landing. Speaking of the must launch that they had. And again, thank you so much for the $25 super chat. And Fried, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Both legends of the chat today. Thank you so much.
Google tells me it's pronounced like I said it the first time, Rui. So
I like that.
Rui, thank you again for the super chat. Thank you for subscribing to Intel Shift. Much, much appreciated. Tunch, man, I cannot read tonight. Tonok? Man, I apologize ahead of time. I need to maximize my I think
I do the same thing. When I have the text so small, it's hard to read. All right, so we should be, I think, 9 away.
Yep. Spot on 9 away.
Okay, Colleen.
Thank you very much, Colleen.
Sharing your link to get you some subs. Hey, thank you so much. That's super awesome. We're trying to get this taken care of so we can work on some stuff on the back end this weekend. So thank you so much. All good. To Nooch. Love that. Thank you. Welcome in. Good to have you here. So that E6 over Canada, which is, it's not like alarm bells or anything, but unusual, currently flying at 28,000 feet, heading possibly to Alaska, unknown. I am not used to using ADS-B, so bear with me. Let's see what else is going on in the world while we're waiting for some tasty EAMs to come in. Up there in Alaska right now, we have a tanker up right now, KC-135R Stratotanker, giving someone some fuel. or staying up in the area for whatever reason. On flight radar here, that, like I said before, that E6 is not showing off the coast. That's only an ADSB right here. Interesting stuff there. We have an E3 call sign Nova 14 down in Arizona. We have two more E6s up, one over Arkansas and then one over here south of Washington, D.C., heading east, possibly going to go to the Atlantic and send out some messages. We'll find out pretty soon.
That one in DC, I believe, landing at Pawtuxet.
Oh, is it? Is it
I
getting lower?
believe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's real low. It's good call, 6,850. That is not going over.
Pawtuxet or Andrews is out that way, but usually they stay at PAX.
Yeah. If it was landing at Andrews, we could take a listen. We'll follow that for a second.
Got some naval brass that flew all the way from Hawaii, straight shot. Currently over Columbus, Ohio. Call sign Victor Victor 504. Heading into DC right now as well.
About an hour ago, there was some loud explosions reported out of the Donetsk region.
Ooh.
So heads up there. Let me take a look at the Ukraine map real quick. How we looking there?
Padrina, welcome in. I have a favor to ask of you. If you see that pinned chat up in the top, that's the link over to my YouTube channel that I will be running here with Frost in collaboration with the Static Shift channel and the Shift Network. If you could sub over there, Miss Maria, I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, because we're getting really close. We're trying to hit 50 subscribers tonight. We're at 42 right now, so we're getting super close. I would super appreciate it. Hey, Callie, welcome in. Maria, welcome in. Good to have you here. Hey, Hogged Out, I'm glad you had a good visit today. Hope you are in better health soon. Here's the map of Ukraine right now. It does show the Donetsk region under air raid alert right now for the last 34 minutes, so we'll keep an eye on that as well. But if you're just tuning in right now, we're tracking this E6, which goes up and sends out emergency action messages and traffic for our strategic forces. And for some reason, it's west over Canada, heading northwest over to Alaska, possibly. Swiller said potentially, maybe. I mean, this is anybody's guess right now. Heading over to Japan. We'll find out. This is unusual. We do have...
I think...
Yeah.
Let me verify this. YouTube's is doing some things in the background here. Hey. I have access, my friend. I have access.
It's not showing 50 yet for me.
I know. So I went in there and I hit... Thank you very much, Pagina. Much appreciated. I hit the live just to see, and I realized I was on my Swiller channel. So I switched, and I went in, and I went to the Create Live, and it said you have to request this feature to work. It may take up to 24 hours. So I was like, all right, let's hit request.
That's awesome.
It asked me for my phone number, pop my phone number in there, sent me a 6-digit code, bingo, bango, bongo, tells me you now have access to go live.
Let's go, buddy.
That I gained so many subscribers so quickly. So thank you guys very, very much over the past 2 days of subscribing. I know 25 people subscribed in 24 hours from when I looked at it this morning. So much appreciated, and I cannot wait to go live over there and bring you guys just some absolute crazy shit. Just
Yep.
crazy
So
shit.
so what we're going to be doing is doing some collabs, helping out over there, helping out over here, all sorts of stuff. We're going to be more of the broad strokes news channel, tracking stuff like that, and then Swiller's going to be doing the deep dives into what really happened, or what this aircraft's all about. What engine does it have? What capabilities does it have? All that awesome information that Swiller has and has access to. So thank you so much, Swiller. So glad to help you out, and thank you so much, crew, for making this happen for Swiller. That was fast. My goodness, thank you.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely amazing. It took me almost over a year for me to get enough going on my Swiller channel from when I started trying to being able to go live. And at that point, I wasn't even necessarily trying to go live, other than I wanted to go to the end of my runway and just post like live shots of planes coming in,
Yeah.
UPS planes and stuff.
Well, I hope
Then
we get to see some more of that too.
oh, dude, it's with the holidays coming up here. Um, Sacramento Mather is a pretty busy hub. Uh, we also just got a 1,000,000 square foot Amazon facility out here, and there is a rumor that Sacramento is going to push FedEx out of Sacramento International Airport to make room for more passenger operations and build a new freight center out here at Mather. And if they're going to build a freight center out at Mather, that means I'm going to get FedEx DC 10s to come in and out, on top of A300s, A3 yeah, A300s, A310s, Boeing 757s, 767. Occasionally, I get a UPS 747 that comes in. I can't wait to show it all. Absolutely can't wait to show it all.
Awesome. Super excited. Man. So I think shortly we'll get the live stream back up and running, and we're going to continue to track this E6 tracking northwest towards Alaska, just off the coast of Canada right now. We're also keeping track of really close of what's going on in Venezuela. There have been reports of Trump possibly authorizing or looking into ground strikes, looking into putting intelligence officers, strike teams on the ground, operations happening there. So it's anybody's guess and anybody's game right now, but there are the troops, there are the personnel, there's our forces in the area. We had B-52s there the other day, so we're going to watch it. Positive thoughts, prayers, everything like that to all of our troops involved. Keep them safe, no matter what happens here. I think an active conflict for things to happen or accidents to happen. So let's keep our troops in mind and in your hearts. Much appreciated. I think that's all I've got. We're going to continue to track this long flight from the E6. Swiller, anything else for us? And a huge shout out to us and all of you for a tip of the cap to you for helping Swiller out. Our team, I love when our team comes together.
Yeah, no, man. Thank you. Thank you very much to everybody who subscribed tonight and within earshot that has subscribed over the last couple of days. Speaking of subscribers, I just wanted to shout you out as well. Up to 9.65K on the static shift side, almost to 10,000. We will have to do some sort of a giveaway for 10,000 subscribers. I think it's an absolute must. A
Something,
hoodie or something, some sort of.
something awesome.
But yeah, no, man. So great job, and thanks for giving us this place as always to hang out and be together. Right on. Appreciate you, Ryan Bennett. You guys, just to let you know, you may see us go live here or go live on my channel to test some things out here over the next couple of days, and I can't wait to go live for you guys officially sometime in the next week here. So that's all I got, my friend. Take us the hell on out of here.
All right. You have a good night, everyone. I'm going to get the live stream back up and running. The 24-hour stream ran by our lovely bot, and we'll see you over there. And let's keep an eye on this E6 and Venezuela. go over there and share the news. Thank you, everyone. Everyone have a fantastic night, and we'll see you in chat.